I think if you have a problem keeping your spirits up, when we win a football game, that game we played last Sunday, you know, you win a football game, you're excited, you're happy. I mean, all the other stuff will handle itself. I always said accolades, all that other stuff, it's not important. What's important is winning football games, and you win football games, it'll handle itself. That's what a good teammate does. I kind of feel you guys make me feel awkward, like I'm supposed to be pissed because I have 40 yards and we won a football game. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to get into it anymore.
Fox Sports NFL analyst Mark Schlereth with us. It was almost like an awkward giggle there. Mark, good to have you.
Yes.
So, should the Cowboys be concerned with Zeke's recent numbers?
No. Why? Because, I mean, one thing produces another thing. I mean, Zeke Elliott is the one guy that you've got to take out of this offense. Anybody who lines up that's a defensive coordinator will look at the Dallas Cowboys and say, 21 is our #1 priority. Stopping 21 is our #1 priority because he will bludgeon us, he will pick up blitzes, and he will catch the ball in the backfield. So that's the guy that we have to shut down. You look at the production of the passing game, you look at what Dak Prescott has done so far this season, a lot of that can be pointed right toward what 21 does. I mean, this is a football team. You look at the top 5 or 6 teams in the league. Top 5 or 6 teams in the league. In regards to wins, you know what all of them have in common? They're the #1, #2, #3, #4, #5 rushing teams in football as far as percentage of opportunities to run the ball. And the bottom 5 or 6 teams are all the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams as far as throwing the football is concerned. He takes so much pressure off the rest of this offense. He is such a good player and such a complete player at the back that, no, I'm not worried about his production at all. You know, he'll have one of those 150-yard breakout games here coming down the stretch. And
well, that'll be his first this year.
Well, has he not? Well, how many 100-yard games has he had? Has he had 5? Has he had 5?
He's 8th in the league in rushing now. He has dominated this league for 3 years in rushing. He's now 8th.
Stink. Can you explain the skill? When TD getting to get 100 yards.
Okay, this is not TD.
No, but I'm saying.
Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis.
Yeah.
But the thing was, Stink them got upset that they allowed the defense and the defensive line and the line with the front 7 to take TD away because they knew once they got him to the line of scrimmage, it was Ed and Rod's job to knock people off him down the field. But if TD wasn't getting to the line of scrimmage, they didn't do their job. But if we won the game, TD wasn't out there, man, they need to give me my touches. Because if I don't get my touches, I can't. No. We don't have that. You're trying to win. And see what you're trying to do, Skip, but you're trying to, I want my guy. No. You want to win. Because I can assure you, when Dak was throwing for them 100 early in his career, I'm not saying he did it this year, but early in his career when he had those 190 yards and those 205s and they were winning, he's winning. I was like, whoa. But I was like, no, they're winning. That's all that's important.
They're 6-4. That's how much they're winning. They're barely above 500.
So you telling me a guy that leads the league in QBR, yards per attempt, and passing yards, got a 6-4 record, and that's Zeke's fault? I'm confused.
They are 2nd in the league in handing the ball to their running back on first down. 2nd in the league. He is averaging the 24th best first down runs, 24th best average on first down. Every first down, I just fall off my chair. They hand it to him for 1 yard. They hand it to him for no yards.
That's Kellen Moore.
And the game at against Minnesota on Sunday night came down to 3 straight plays in which I'm pretty sure Jason Garrett said, 2nd and 2 at the 11, give it to Zeke. 0. 3rd and 2 at the 11, give it to Zeke. -3. 4th and 2, throw it to Zeke in the flat. Nowhere. Covered. Snuffed. Over. Game over. I've seen enough of it. He is not the same back he used to be, and I miss the Zeke who ran angry and who spoke angry. I don't even know that guy we just saw because I needed a little bit of anger this week, like, I haven't been myself, and I'm going to show you at New England the real Zeke.
Okay, what if he shows you? What if he shows you the real Zeke at New England and they lose? What have he shown you?
Well, if we see the real Zeke up there, they can win this game.
No, they can't. But I'm saying, let's just say for the argument, he showed you the Zeke that you've seen the last 3 years.
Well, I'll come in here on Monday and say, boy, that was the real Zeke. That was the guy from last year.
No, I want you to no. That's what you said. You said you want to see the real Zeke. He's going to show you the real Zeke and you lose. What have you accomplished?
Well,
do you want wins or you want the real Zeke?
Okay, I've seen the real Dak every game this year.
Oh, you saw
how much does the real Dak have to do with Zeke taking the lion's share of the the lion's share of the work. I would tell you this:
those defensive coordinators are smart.
Okay.
They see what I see, which is you don't see much from 21 anymore.
Well, what I'm telling you, though, what I'm telling you is, it seems to me that your real problem is with the coaching and the play calling.
Kellen Moore.
That's what your real problem is with. Not so, because if you're saying, hey, every time we face first down,
we hand it,
and there's a tendency that we're going to hand it to 21, do you think the defensive coordinators in this league don't know that tendency?
Guess who leads the league in passing yards on second down? My quarterback, because he's having to dig out of holes that are dug by 21 going nowhere.
21 doesn't call the plays, Skip.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, I've seen enough of that, and I wanted to see a hint of anger. He used to speak angrily after games when he didn't play well or the next week, where I wanted him to say, you know, I've had enough of this. And that's no shot at Dak. It's just about him.
But you know what I like, Skip? I love how you said in Minnesota, when they gave the ball, they gave it to Zeke twice, and they threw it to him 3 times. You blame Jason Garrett, said he overruled the play calling. Okay, well, have some of that same conviction about the play calls being called on first down when all they do is hand it to Zeke.
All right, but a lot of that is dictated by pre-week, like during the week strategy. You just go in saying, first down, we're going to establish the run. They're doing what you said, you know, what you guys used to do with TD. Every first down, you want 5 yards, you want 6 yards. You want to play ahead of the chains instead of behind them. They ran it on first down 11 times at Detroit on Sunday, and it put them in hole after hole where the quarterback's got to dig you out with some unbelievable throw. He threw for 444, and without it, they would have lost to Detroit.
We did throw the ball on first down, so 2 did we think?
Yeah, well, absolutely. I would just tell you this, like, it's not just Zeke. I mean, are your receivers blocking? Is your quarterback holding the backside so that you can gain a blocker on the front side? Like, is your scheme? Are you falling into the same thing? So one of the things that you see with the teams that can really run it, you see a ton of motion. There's no stagnant formations. Ton of motion, ton of different looks.
49ers
and variety within the running game. Like, if you're just saying, hey, we're going to line up and run
hand
lead ISO, right? Lead ISO. I mean, you've got to. I always look at it from the standpoint of the way you call plays, and I'll take it to protection. If you give up 6 or 7 sacks in a game, your offensive coaching staff stinks. We'll all blame the offensive line, but your staff stinks. Because you have to understand how to protect the quarterback, and you've got to understand where your weaknesses and your problems are. And if you as a coaching staff don't understand your problems, well, you know what happens? You hand it to Zeke 11 times on first down, and he gets no yards. They don't understand the problems. That's a coaching staff issue. That's not a Zeke issue.
And who makes Zeke better running the ball? When the quarterback is allowed to run the ball. Through 10 games last year, Dak had 53 runs called for him, or some were scrambles, but a lot of them were called runs or option runs with the zone read where you could keep it. Sometimes you call that play that you're going to keep it, or a quarterback draw. I don't see any quarterback draws. This year he's run 33 times to 53 through 10 games last year. So they're going all Zeke all the time, and it's getting them nowhere fast. And again, I'm just eye testing. This guy doesn't run. He doesn't attack the defense the way he did last year, the year before. And it's starting to make me fear he got $50 million guaranteed dollars, and all of a sudden he's more content than he used to be. That guy we just saw, that's a content Zeke. Like, what me worry? I don't really care.
But what if he just complained about, I need my carries. They winning, but I need my carries. I need my touches. I need to get me.
He did that once upon a time when he was at Ohio State. Remember, they lost a home game, I think, to Michigan State, and he complained after the game, they didn't give me the ball enough.
Right.
And then through his interview pre-draft process, he said, well, I was out of
And he caught flack for that, right?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want him to catch flack?
Okay.
For not being a
This
team
isn't
player?
about carries. This is about what happens when you are handed the ball. I'm not seeing the same attack mode.
Are you seeing Tyron Smith and Zach Martin and Travis Frederick blow people off the ball like they once did?
No, except against the Giants. That was the only night where even Zeke said after the game, biggest holes I've had, including my days in Pop Warner. Okay?
Okay.
So,
what's he going to do Sunday?
guess what? New England, according to Pro Football Focus, has the 29th best run defense. Last 2 games, they have been gashed with the run. So if there's ever a game to snap out of this and have a 150-yard day, it is this day.
Well, so you want Zeke to have 150 and Dak to have 500 passing, huh?
No, I'll take the 150 because that would set the tone. You could win a lower scoring game.
Is Zeke's jersey still in your trash?
Yep.
Okay, he's going to have to play well for you to get it out at this point. That's what I've been worried about all week.
It's in the clean trash,
He
though.
threw it
'cause he's gonna
away.
No, he did not.
He needs to wait and see if he eats, and if that's the case, then maybe it'll come
might
back. I've
fish
been
it
worried
out.
about it. I've been worried
Now
about
leave
it.
it in there.
Mark, appreciate you being here. Thank you. Bill Belichick, guys, was raving about Dak yesterday, but was it genuine? That's next.